That's the question I'm with. He's a snake in a suit. That's all. He's a snake in a suit. Bro, he let what's the guy's name? Conor Ben test positive and was still gonna let him fight. Still was gonna let him fight.
Dillian White fought after he tested.
Who? Dillian White. After testing positive, see, I didn't even know that. Bro, he's a snake, bro. He's bad for business.
Would you fight Conor Ben?
Yes, if he off that shit.
On an Eddie Hearn show?
It's tight.
Huh?
On an Eddie Hearn show?
No, because I can't trust Eddie Hearn. You can't trust Eddie Hearn. You can't at all. He's a snake in the suit.
Why are you standing with Ryan Garcia over this? How come you stand with Ryan Garcia over the failed tests?
See, another thing. You know why I'm backing Ryan? Because a lot of boxers going at him. Which, when we fought, we made it cool, not saying like, but we made it cool to go at Ryan like that. Ryan is not somebody that he really like confrontation, you know. So for people to like go at him, I feel as though, and you see how soon why didn't it take 72 hours for the test to come back, right?
It came back after the fight, yeah.
Right. So why didn't it come out that Tuesday or that week next? They waited till the Canelo fight to push that he had something in his drug. Then once they pushed that, Devin and them was on ESPN that night promoting that he was it's all in. I'm telling you.
Ryan said that you bring up the version that fought Devin would beat you easily.
Go look at Ryan's fight and go look at Ryan versus Devin and go look at my fight versus versus Ryan. You can tell that Ryan didn't even look no different. If he looked any different, he probably looked worse. He just was a bigger person, much slower. If he was on anything, why he didn't have strip him all his every punch, the brick hand, the jab, everything would have been strong. He only hit him with the same punch. I told everybody a hook, which is Devin was sitting right there to get caught with the hook. And they talk about this niggas, my bad, talk about these guys, whatever, pound for pound or come on.
Bill and Eddie pulled him in the face.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video. I don't know. I guess this is my reaction to the press conference. I played that clip for a reason because at this point, let me tell you something. The beginning of the press conference was fire. The way Tank came out, the way he kind of ran up on Frank, I thought that shit was dope. Thought a lot of shit was dope. But as the press conference kept going, I try to look at things from a fan perspective, but it's hard because it was just I got to slip and slide. It was just bananas everywhere. The longer that press conference went on, the more bananas I saw. I'm going to get to that, but I just must address this shit, bro. Tank, it's one thing not to be pro-black. It's one thing to not be for your people. It's a whole nother thing to be against your people. It's a whole nother thing to want to be who they say we are. It's one thing to want to be the next Dr. King or some shit, and it's a whole nother thing to play into the stereotype that they call us every time. And I ain't talking about the chains pimping. And one thing about it, the same fans that try to shit on Devin for wearing jewelry, they ain't gonna say shit about Tank wearing jewelry. But it ain't the jewelry. It ain't that. You was shiny as shit, though. You look like you was ready to be in a Moneybag Yo video, but you was shiny as shit. And I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking no fighter for wearing jewelry. Do what you do, bro. Do what you do. It ain't nothing about the jewelry. First, let's get to what we just heard. You said the reason why you taking up for Ryan is because all the fighters and everybody going at Ryan. Everybody's attacking Ryan. You said some shit. You didn't just say that, bro. You said because when I fought Ryan, we made it cool to kind of go at him, but Ryan ain't like that. Ryan can't really speak for himself. He's not very confrontational, and Ryan don't deserve all because he don't know how to answer back at it or some shit. He got a speech impediment or some shit. Ryan don't know how to respond. Ryan has been the biggest confrontational motherfucker over the last 6 months. Oh, now he's shy. Now Ryan's shy and can't speak for himself, and that's why you speaking for him? You his interpreter. You's a bitch. I just can't. I can't. The fight gonna be dope, and I can't wait to see it, bro. I think you're special. I think you're phenomenal, bro. But it just as a black man, I can't stop looking at it as a perspective, as a black man, just to see it. You fighting for Ryan because the world is going against Ryan. The world went against Devin. Everybody say if. Ain't nobody going at him. The only people that's really going at him is the white folks. Jim Lampley and them. Jim Lampley said, bro, when Vita say you failed, bro, you failed. Polly Malignaggi said, man, even if the B sample come, I don't give a damn. I think Ryan cheated and I think he tried to. I think he guilty. No, it's been white folk. All black fans, most 95, 98% of all fans have gave Ryan the benefit of the doubt. Carissa Shields is the most pro-black fighter in boxing that be on code the most, to me. And even she said, well, we can't accuse Ryan yet, but if he did, even she went with this if shit. Everybody is saying if he done it. We don't know yet. So everybody's attacking Ryan. No, everybody attacked Devin. Everybody made a meme about Devin losing. Nobody said he got hard. He's a champion. He fought like a warrior. That wasn't the meme. The meme was he got dropped 3 times. No, that's who the world has attacked. They even attacked him for his interview. Oh, now Devin scared of Ryan. He talking about no rematch. He don't want. They trying to turn this in. I just seen a motherfucker. Man, what's that Morrell motherfucker? And man, I don't even like calling channels out, but I seen that fool say some shit like Devin scared of that rematch, and like motherfuckers talking like Ryan took his heart and he's scared now, and he's scared of Ryan. They turned that no rematch, I don't want to fight a cheater no more, into Devin scared. It don't matter what he say, they gonna shit on him. They praise everything Ryan say. I ain't seen no black fans, the same black fans that's been defending him. When that motherfucker said they hate me because I'm a Mexican and they hate it because it's a Mexican. I ain't hear you motherfuckers say nothing about that. It's crazy, bro. And when they told you, they said, well, Ryan said the version of Devin he fought would beat you. You ain't have no criticism or nothing, bro. I just get it. Listen, the press conference was exciting. I thought it was dope the way you came out. You was funny at times. But overall, bro, it don't outweigh the bullshit. I know I can count at least 3 or 4 times when you talking about you from the suburbs. You know, I'm from the streets. You from the suburb. Can we stop that? Didn't we learn that shit with Regis versus Devin, bro? Didn't we learn that the streets don't always win, bro? Regis got into survival mode. Regis got into survival mode. He wasn't willing to go out on his shield. Devin was willing to go out on his shield. Big difference. So let's just stop this street and suburb stuff, bro. That's some shit that, just stop it, bro. You're not the voice of the streets, bro. You was in a boys' home and a motherfucker saved you. Talk all that shit about Floyd. Floyd saved you. No, bro. You ain't run no block in Baltimore. You ain't run not now block. You was just a badass kid. You never ran no block. Let alone the neighborhood, bro. You didn't run the east side of Baltimore, the south side. You never ran a block. So just get out of it, bro. Get out of it. We know Baltimore is a rough city, bro. Just stop it. Just stop it, bro. I don't know. But I know one thing. I peeped some shit. I say, damn, Tank came out lit. And I was excited about it, but it dawned on me. And I predicted this, actually. I was like, oh, that's why. Oh, that's why Tank put on a show today. Tank ain't never performed the way he performed today. Normally he quiet. Normally he just say, I promise you I'm gonna knock you out. When I touch that chin, that's his best shit. That's always been the best shit he could say. Tank said his best. He did the dance. That motherfucker started dancing and shit. All kind of shit. It's another black fighter. Tank didn't do that shit with Leo Santa Cruz. Tank wouldn't dare disrespect Leo Santa Cruz or his father. I mean, he was the gentleman's gentleman when he fought all the Mexicans. We know how it go. But it's the same way Regis did with Devin. Regis disrespected his father, disrespected his other trainers, his whole crew, disrespect your city. That's how Tank gonna do. Yo, fuck your city, fuck Derrick James, fuck Earl Spence. Even though y'all was once cool, it's fuck everybody when it's the black fighter. You know, I bet you and Henry Garcia done had a few conversations and shit. No, it ain't forever war when you fight non-blacks. It supposed to be forever war with Ryan. All that shit he was talking about you, he gonna knock you out in the first round and you ain't shit. You hugged him and put his number in your phone like a little broad. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I hate to say it, bro. As exciting as you are, as talented, as special of a fighter you are, Tank Davis is bad for boxing. I hate to say it. Because, bro, it just wasn't enough. You had that ruckus spirit up in you. You had that Uncle Ruckus spirit in you today, bro. All I saw, when you look past all the antics, all I saw was a motherfucker. And I'm going to tell you another thing. When they was arguing in the little lobby or whatever, Tank was like, this my house. He was like, cause Frank was like, bro, you coming all over here interrupting this my house. You would never say that to a white boy or a Mexican. That was that Negro. I'm telling you, bro, this is Negro. This is most Negroes' mentality. I just want to outdo you in front of the white folks and everybody else. I just want to be the head Negro in charge. That's all. I just want to be over black folks. I don't want to be over nobody else. I just want to be better than you motherfuckers. That's all this was about. All the antics, just letting Frank Martin know, nah, I'm the big dog. You didn't do that shit against Ryan. You didn't never play big dog. You talk shit. But it was way more friendly. It was way. I bet you don't get Frank Martin number. I bet you don't put his number in your phone after the fight. Nah. But that street shit, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. We don't need it, bro. We just don't need it. We got enough stereotypes as it is, bro. We don't need it. Maybe I went too far saying he bad for. I'm gonna say what he's doing is bad for boxing. This whole street image, bro. Regis tried that shit. It didn't work. Evans Tobler, his coach, tried it. It don't work, bro. It don't work. Like it just don't work, bro. You bought that little bullshit building in DC, and Tank fans went crazy and act like you was the new Malcolm X or some shit, bro. That shit was some cool shit. But you just, bro, you have a huge identity crisis, and you just hate Tank. And it's deeper, bro. It's deep. That's why I can't just enjoy the press conference. Tank do this shit. Tank say every black fighter that's elite is trash. Show me I'm fucking lying. When Wilder was knocking out everybody, Tank was the one that came out. He fight like a girl, and everybody started clowning Wilder after that. He said Devin Haney trash. He said Bud is trash. He said he'll move up to 147 and knock Bud out. Nah, I'm just playing. Then he said Keith trash. They'll whoop Keith. Shakur trash. Devin trash. All the black elite fighters around him, he say they trash. But look at the respect he showed David Benavidez. That motherfucker said, I'm honored to have David Benavidez as the co-main because we both exciting and we bring the fight. Get the fuck out of here. You diss every black fighter that's elite. You say they trash. But Loma, in a way, Benavidez, everybody, it's like, you know, they can't do nothing wrong. Like I said, bro, you only say black fighters are trash. But it's cool, though. And you don't promote fighting a black fighter. You don't promote this Shakur shit, bro. You won't promote it. This fight could have been so fucking huge. I ain't finna talk about Devin versus Tank. I'm just Shakur versus Tank, bro. This could have been, because as you notice, mainstream media don't promote that fight. That's something. If Tank entertained it, just like he entertained Ryan, bro, that fight would be a mega fight. That fight would be a mega fight. If he stopped saying he trash, he didn't do that shit with Ryan. That motherfucker said, I'm gonna leave my mama at home. This is the most dangerous fight of my career. That motherfucker humbled himself. That motherfucker humbled himself with Rolly. So, I'm telling you, anytime you show Rolly more respect than Shakur, than Devin, bro, look at the fighters you fought. You've never fought an elite boxer. Nah. Nah. So it's just amazing. But in a way, it's a dream fight. You can't say no bad about him. And they're gonna say, well, maybe he too small. I don't know if he big enough to fight me. Tank, you a monkey, bro. You a monkey. I don't give a fuck how exciting you. That could never be my favorite fighter. Inside the ring, you one of my favorite fighters, bro. But I could never. It's just too much, bro. You got them. I don't know if it's the monkeys you tattooed on you, bro. You just do too much monkey shit for me. It drained me. I was so excited at the beginning of the press conference. By the time it ended, bro, and all this suburb and you from the suburb. And I'm gonna tell you another thing, Frank. I love the intensity. I love the pushback. I love the grit. I love the fact that you wasn't backing down. But when he said, bro, you from the suburb, that fool said, no, I ain't. No, I ain't. And you start getting mad like that shit. Bro, you ain't got to prove none of that. Black man, stop. Stop, bro. Just stop it. You motherfuckers are athletes, bro. This shit just look retarded. I don't hear no other coach just say, I'm really from the streets. You ain't from the streets. And we do that shit in front of white folks. It's just too embarrassing, bro. It is embarrassing. I was just looking at old Tim Smith, because he was in the middle. When Tank said, where you from the suburbs? Tim Smith kind of cut his eyes and thing. I just keep white folks out of our business. If we gonna be ignorant, just be ignorant amongst each other, bro. God damn. It wasn't enough tap dance and shoot. That was the monkey dance. That motherfucker told Frank, this my house. I'm telling you, that was that slave. That was that house slave telling that field Negro, oh yeah, I eat the butter biscuits. It's my house. It's master house, but it's my house. Because I take care of master. Anything go wrong, I paint the goddamn, I carpet the floors. I fix anything that go wrong. When master gets sick, I feed him. I make sure he okay. All that shit. That's what I heard. That's what you can say I just turned everything into racial shit. It just ain't enough self-hate, bro. Like I said, and it ain't the diamonds. It ain't the diamonds, bro. It's the shit you do. The way you can take a stance for a Mexican, but I ain't never seen you take a stance for a black man. You ain't even, I'm gonna tell you how much of a bitch you is. Cause Tank Davis, I mean Adrian Broner out here supporting you. You ain't never take a stand for Adrian Broner. You shitted on him several times. You ain't never take a stand for Adrian Broner when he was going through his shit. So, you know, it is what it is, bro. But yeah, Frank, I do think you let Tank get a little bit in your head. And I could see this fight playing out that way. Psychologically, outside of the monkey shit, I think Tank is trying to get in your head. He wants you to be overly aggressive like Rolly was. He wants you to react too much to his shit. Because Tank do a lot of feints. He set a lot of traps. The motherfucker bad, but he wants you to run into that shit. He wants you to run into some. It's gonna be harder for Tank to walk you down and land that shit. It's gonna be much easier if you coming forward and get too aggressive. It's a hell of a fight. Outside of all the monkey shit, it's gonna get worse, bro. It's gonna get worse. I'm telling you, it's gonna get way worse than this shit we just seen. It's gonna get worse. But I don't know. Now this motherfucker believe in conspiracy. Do you hear what he said? Ain't it kind of funny? Why the test come out so late? Nobody ever complained about the test coming out late when anybody else popped dirty. It always come out later. Then the motherfucker say, and you know he with that snack, and how come soon as after he popped dirty, now Devin Haney on ESPN? Don't that look? You basically saying you believe in the conspiracy that Ryan is saying. You believe in conspiracies now? You believe in conspiracies now, Tank? But I just seen, shout out to 78 Sports TV. I just seen him, I want to say he did a live yesterday. And on the cover, Ryan used to be with Snack. Like I said, shout out to great channel. Bro, this shit is crazy, bro. Ryan is saying the same people that's fraud is the people he used to be with. It's amazing how Ryan is able to, motherfuckers turning on Snack now. But like I said, bro, when a black man do something, we trace his history. Ryan, you got a history of being in Iterate No So Gym. You got a history of working side by side with Canelo Alvarez. You got history of being around drug cheats, bro. Oscar Valdez pop dirty. Canelo pop dirty. Now you done pop dirty. All y'all come from Eddie Reynoso gym. And if shit was real, bro, I think Eddie Reynoso, it should be a deep investigation, bro. It is too. I think as a trainer, bro, if more than one of your fighters pop dirty, bro, you should be banned as a trainer. I think if you have more than one fighter that pop dirty, bro, as a trainer, I damn near think you need to be banned. And as a fighter, I'll tell you, bro, I think if you pop dirty one time, it should be. I think it should be more than a 2-year ban. I want to say ban for life, but I say maybe give him one more chance. But at least some years, bro. I think years need to be taken off your career. And any wins you ever had, I think it need to all that shit need to be put into question. If you ever pop dirty, your whole record is in question. And fuck that. I think you need to be banned if you pop dirty. As a fighter, this shit is too down. I just think you need to be banned, bro. Oh, but let's talk about the elephant in the room. Derrick James. One thing Tank told the truth about, and he said he went at you. You there for a check. That's what I think. That's what with this Ryan shit, and I'm gonna tell you another thing, we need answers. We need to know your stand on this shit. We need to know if you're gonna continue to train Ryan. We need to know a lot of shit. You gonna say the same thing Tank said? It's a conspiracy. We need to know these things. Like I said, bro, I think Derrick knew. I'm not gonna say Derrick gave him the shit. I think Derrick knew. Because I just feel like this, bro. When you're a trainer, especially a veteran trainer, you know your fighter. This ain't Ryan's first fight with Derrick James. I know what you can do. I know how strong you are. I know how fast you are. I know how much of a workout you can do. So now all of a sudden you coming in the gym and you can work out. Now you ain't tired like you normally is. You strong with these punches. You feeling these punches while you working on the pad. Damn, something different. Trainers know when a fighter doing something else. Trainers know it. Trainers know it. A real trainer know it. You know when your fighter doing something. And some don't say nothing because they want that check. You knew. Oh, you knew. Oh, you knew. And you knew about the strategy of purposely coming in overweight. You knew that Ryan was looking for every advantage to beat Devin Haney, and you still trained him. You knew. You knew. And for that, I have no respect for you. Derrick James, no. There is nothing that can convince me of otherwise. When you're a trainer, you know, bro. Anytime you got a fighter that's going out drinking and shit and smoking, he's showing you I'm drinking and smoking, I'm going to parties, but I can still come in here and work out as if I've been working out every day. That's that dope. Derrick James know that Ryan Garcia is not a dedicated fighter. That's what most drug cheats is. Most of them do drugs because they're not dedicated. They don't want to work as hard as Floyd worked. That's the truth. It ain't just that they want performance enhancement drugs and they want to enhance their performance. Most of them too lazy to train hard like Floyd did. Most of it's laziness. I don't have to train as hard as long as I'm popping this. I got this dope in me. I'm going to move and I'm going to be strong as if I've been working out every day. Derrick James, no. Oh, boy, that dope, you can skip workouts with that dope in you. You can skip workouts and come back and look like you never miss a step. Derrick James, no. So I'm very curious. I seen when they asked Frank Martin, he tried to stay on code for Ryan. Nah, bro. I think if shit was real, I think y'all should disown him from your stable. You would want to clear your name. I don't want no fucking drug cheat in my gym. Derrick James ain't gonna do it. I guarantee you he won't do it. He know the boy was on that dope. Derrick James is not finna get Ryan out his gym. He not finna say, bro, I would not support that. I don't want you in my gym. He ain't finna do it. And like I said, Frank Martin them still gonna embrace him. Yeah, I know Derrick James and Earl and them got some shit going. Earl, you should have still been at that press conference. That's your fighter. And that's another thing. I figured with Earl falling out with Derrick James that Frank would lead to, because Frank is signed to Earl. So if Derrick James is suing Earl, why would I want my fighters to still be under your stable? Just don't make sense. I don't know. Is Frank still with Earl? I don't know. But it is what it is. But I know one thing. Tank has went all the way out his way to defend Ryan. So far to say that there's a conspiracy against him. There's a conspiracy against him. Monkey dance. Tank want to be accepted so bad by white folk. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. You want to be accepted by mainstream, and you'll block every Negro you can just to get there. Just self-hate at the most high. I don't think there's no black fighter in boxing that's full of more self-hate than Tank. And most of them are full of self-hate. None more than Tank, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The shit. Show me a black fighter he say something good about. Every elite black fighter he say they ain't shit. Tank's favorite fighter was Canelo until he lost. Now his favorite fighter is Inoue. He ain't never said a black fighter is his favorite fighter. He looked up to Canelo more so than Floyd. Motherfucker, bro. And you grew up, Baltimore, a black city. Baltimore is 90-some% black. I just don't know, bro. I don't know. I remember Coach Calvin Ford offered to train Ryan after losing the Tank. Yeah, I train him. He can come to my gym. Yeah, him and Tank can work out together. And after beat, I thought he supposed to be the op. No, you a gangster though. Whoever you fight is op, and we ain't never cool. Yeah, I saw you shake Isaac Cruz's hand when you saw him. I saw you shake Rolly Romero's hand when you saw him. I'm telling you, after this fight, y'all will never be cool. You ain't gonna do that shit with Frank Morrell. It's forever beef. So, but one thing about it, I'm not like most fans. It don't make me hope that Frank beat your ass. I'm not hoping for you to lose, bro. That's not in me. That you still a black man. I don't wish no downfall on a black man. I don't want Tank to lose. I'm not. Oh, and now I really want Frank to win. If Frank was to win, I'd congratulate him. But I'm still inside the ring. I'm more of a fan of Tank than Frank. I think Tank is just better. But I think Frank Morton, Tank got a granite chin. That's just in my opinion. But also, Ryan was a puncher. Isaac Cruz was a puncher. Rolly Romero was a puncher. Barrios was a pretty decent puncher. But Isaac Cruz never landed that heavy shit that he landed on dudes to knock him out. Tank defense was that good. Ryan didn't never land that big shit. Rolly caught him the cleanest, but Rolly still didn't land that big shit. But Tank, I've seen him absorb enough shots to know that motherfucker can take a hell of a punch. Isaac Cruz may be a harder puncher than Frank Morton. I think Frank Morton is the best puncher. Most calculated, great timing, solid puncher. Just a solid puncher. Educated, athletic with it, can throw punches from different angles that you don't see. Dangerous puncher. Dangerous. Frank can really, really punch. I'm not going to overrate it and I ain't going to underrate it. He's not a one-punch knockout artist. That's not what he is. But Frank Morton got power, and I've seen it in different fights. Even and this last dude he fought was tough. That dude ain't no walkover. That's why, and I think Shakur finna fight him. That dude ain't food. He is not food. I watched Frank turn it up though. Frank hit him with a shot that changed the fight. I think that's when he dropped him. Frank got that shit. That's the shit that makes Frank dangerous. I've seen him over and over where he having a kind of close fight, his power can change a fight. Frank Morton is not the most devastating puncher, but he got the power to change a fight. But boy, your defense gonna have to be on point. We gonna see how tough you is, cause Tank gonna land that hot shit. I'm real, and I think you tough. I don't think Tank gonna make no easy work of Frank Morton. I just can't see it. I can't see Tank making easy work of Frank Morton. I think I could see Frank getting up a few times. I think Frank tough. When I look into it, I see a lot of determination. Frank ain't scared of nothing. Frank the Ghost Morton ain't scared of nothing. He got that shit in him. Frank has no fear in his heart for Tank. at all. He going in there with the most dangerous puncher in boxing. Frank has no fear. He got determination, and that's scary. And it's surprise Tank. It's surprise Tank that he couldn't bully Frank. Frank ain't born none of that shit. Frank mean. Frank. That's why Tank kept trying to talk him out of that shit. You ain't about that. You ain't shit. Frank never took a step back. Frank ain't born that shit. I could never see Frank outboxing him. Frank must hurt Tank. Frank Martin must hurt Tank. Must hurt him. Man, I'm telling you, bro. Even this dude, the last dude he fought, Artem, he was a very good fighter, but also Frank was a little rusty. And Frank slept on that dude too. It was a little bit of Frank. Frank was too heavy on the high guard, and he wasn't really just looking for shots. It's just certain things I saw. His performance against Michelle Rivera. When you look at that performance and you look at the Artem performance, it's night and day. Frank Martin prepared for Michelle Rivera. That is his best performance to date. Frank Martin was so dominant. His defense surprised me. Frank Martin has underrated defense. His footwork is great. Very good footwork. Frank Martin, his money shot is that right hook. I'm just telling you. He got a great straight left. It's very accurate. It can clip you. Frank Martin got a right hook from hell. From the southpaw stance, Frank Martin got a right hook from hell. That's his shot. That's his shot. His left hand is vicious. Frank Martin's right hook can clip you. It can clip you. And that's the shot. That's the shot he gonna need to land. Frank can hurt Tank. Frank can hurt Tank. It's all, but it's a tall task. I'm telling you, tall tell of a G, cause everybody wanna be a G. I'm telling you, a tall tell of a G. Everybody wanna be a G. Tank, you better stay away from them rappers, bro. From these purses to all this other shit. Just, I don't know. I just wish we stop promoting the agenda for an athlete to be a gangster. Just stop it, bro. Just stop it. Just stop it. I don't know. And these days, it seems like street motherfuckers are becoming weaker than the suburb motherfuckers. Street motherfuckers tell. Street motherfuckers write cases, write statements. It's a lot of shit street motherfuckers do. Nowadays, street motherfuckers can't even fight no more. You motherfuckers shoot so you can't fight. A lot of you motherfuckers can't even fight. So, I'll tell you, bro, without that pistol, you would take off running like a bitch. So, I'm just so disappointed, though. I can't even lie. Just in all seriousness, bro, it's just so disappointing to see you go that hard for Ryan. And you know another thing? Ryan has, ever since that fight, he has complained and said Tank cheated him. He dehydrated me. He scared of me. He know I'll beat him in the rematch if he come to 140. Tank fucked over me. That motherfucker ain't spoke no good about Tank. And he said Devin beats you. And you go to war to ride for him. You ride with him harder than you ride with Floyd. And Floyd the motherfucker that made you rich. Fake or not fake. Hater or not hater. He the one who made you a multi-millionaire. You got more respect for Ryan and Monster Inouye now than the motherfucker that made you rich. You look up more to Monster Inouye, somebody who, than a motherfucker that went 50-0. So, I don't know, bro. Your priorities is fucked up. I don't know. I can't even blame it on being light skinned. I don't know what the fuck it is. But I'm just telling you, bro, you ain't better. You may be the best black fighter. You may be the best fighter in the world. You may be all that, bro. But you ain't better than no black man. You ain't better than no. You forgot the way these motherfuckers bashed you when you was hitting on that girl. But I will say this though, mainstream media give you a lot of passes because I think mainstream media wants you to be the face of at least black boxing because you promote the bullshit. You got the baby mamas just like the rappers. You promote the ignorant, stupid shit. Bro, it's a video of you and your baby mama arguing over Popeyes. I just don't know. I just don't know how much fried chicken or how many goddamn bananas in the world it is to feed you motherfuckers. I just don't know, bro. You just do monkey shit, bro. God damn, I just can't get past. It is hard to like Tank. I'm gonna tell you another thing. It's much easier. I talk a lot. Only thing Benavidez got to do is fight David Morrell, bro. And I won't criticize him no more. It seemed like I'm hard on him, but I actually somewhat damn near almost like David Benavidez. And especially the way he humble himself. It's certain things I like about David Benavidez. I do somewhat damn near almost like him. I just feel like you scared of David Morrell, and I feel like you should have took that fight, bro. But I respect the fact that David Benavidez said, "Man, I tried to stay at 168. I'm through chasing Canelo." I respected that, but you still got to fight Morrell. And then I could damn near say I like you. You fight Morrell. You got to fight him, bro. It's looking bad. It's looking real bad out here. Morrell done, as soon as you moved up, he moved up. I just don't. I'll tell you, David Morrell is savage. I think you are a monster, Benavidez, but David Morrell is a savage, and he got better fundamentals. David Morrell can really just box. If David Morrell chose to be a pure boxer, he could outbox anybody at 168 and 175 right now. But the fact that he got one punch knockout power in both hands, that's what makes David Morrell. People keep wondering why I say what I say. David Morrell has the size, the skill too, though. It's the skills. It's the skills and the natural fundamentals. This motherfucker can really just box if he wanted to. But he packed one punch. I think David Morrell is a top 3 puncher in boxing. Top 3 puncher in boxing. Top 3 puncher in boxing. I think is Wilder, Tank, Morrell. And yeah. You can throw that better beef shit forward some shit. Do some shit like that. But now, I think Morrell more vicious than even better be. I think he's more vicious. I think he's more of a devastating puncher. I just think that. I think David Morrell, bro, he got one punch knockout power in both hands. Something that David Benavidez don't have. Got better fundamentals, better defense. It's just too many tools, bro. Too many tools. He could outbox Benavidez, but I think he gonna just knock him out. I think he gonna catch him early with some shit. Benavidez gonna run into some shit that hurt him, and he gonna go into survival mode. He gonna either do that or bravely go out on his shield. Benavidez gonna get hit with something early against David Morrell, bro, and it's gonna clip him. It's gonna clip him. However, in David Benavidez's defense, he don't have one punch knockout power, but he can clip you. So it's a fight that's dangerous for Morrell. Morrell would have to be very careful. He would have to be very careful. I think Benavidez could hurt Morrell, but I think Morrell's defense is way better than people think. And he gonna run you into something. And he a southpaw, and he got the reach too. He got way more power than Benavidez. The power is a major difference. The power, he got that equalizer on top of skill, bro. I'm telling you, bro. David Morrell's special. That motherfucker, I'm telling you, just remember I said it. Ain't nobody gonna beat David Morrell. I think he beats Bivol or Better Beef right now. I think he beats anybody at 168 right now. I think he's the only fighter that I see stopping Canelo outside of Better Beef. I think David Morrell would stop Canelo inside 6 rounds. And that's when you motherfuckers talk this Benavidez shit. Canelo would never, ever. He'll never, ever fight Morrell. No. In my opinion, at this point, David Morrell is the boogeyman of boxing. Boogeyman of boxing, bro. One of the most talented fighters in boxing, but never get talked about, really. Shout out to Turkey for bringing him out there and shit. I'm just telling you, bro, that dude is different. Just way different. And I'm telling you, bro, and it's not just that I just want to see Morrell beat Benavidez. No, bro, that's a hell of a fight. That is a hell of a fight. That motherfuckers keep acting like it ain't the shit. That's a hell of a fight. If Benavidez was to beat Morrell, he gets straight up all total respect. Straight up respect. Even for fighting him, he get a lot of respect. If that motherfucker was to beat Morrell, I don't see it. I don't see it. Don't see it. He too good technically sound, bro. Benavidez fight a lot off talent. He fight a lot off just pure talent and heart. He naturally got fast hands. He naturally throw good combinations. It's a lot of shit, but his feet are naturally slow, and he front foot heavy. That's a terrible mistake. Morrell is very light on his feet. It's just a dangerous. I somewhat think Morrell is just a bad style for Benavidez, low key. But I just can't say it enough, bro. Am I overrating this shit? Am I exaggerating? Am I the only person that don't see what Tank is doing? Am I the only one that see that, bro? You are purposely trying to please white folk. You are purposely trying to please the media. You are purposely trying to do the perfect monkey dance. This is 903 Boxing. I am your host, George. With that, I'm out.